And hello again, everyone. We welcome you to the Thunderdome in Archbold. We are set for a district volleyball doubleheader tonight here on NWOhio.live. We've got two fantastic rematches from contests in the regular season. Our opening contest has the Edgerton Bulldogs taking on the Edon Bombers. That is John Hording. I'm Brady Roberts. So, Coach, great to see you again.
Thanks for having me back.
Happy to have you filling in for Miles. Now, Miles Holliday is not on a European vacation this time. Much more manageable excuse. I'm recording a podcast.
That's important, too.
Yeah, for those that listen, yes. So I know Miles has got some other business. He's going to be back with me. We're going to be back here Wednesday night for the district championship game. We'll tell you about how that works this year because that looks a little bit different. But let's talk about these first two teams we're going to see in our doubleheader to start the night in Edgerton and Edon.
So Edgerton, number 9, Olivia Farnham. She is their number one go-to at the net, has 1,000 kills on the season. She's fed the ball by Ava Swank. She's heading on 2,000 kills. So they will need to stop her if Edon has any chance of winning tonight.
Yeah, the Bulldogs come in at 13-10, and they had a very interesting sectional final contest against Stryker just to get here. So I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but a lot of us were kind of looking at an Edon Stryker rematch from that fantastic conclusion to the regular season in this district semi. Stryker got off to a good start, took the first two, looked like they were on their way. Give Edgerton some credit. Bulldogs won the last three, get themselves here to the district.
I agree. On paper, you would have picked Stryker out of the gates, co-champs in the BBC this year. But volleyball is one of those sports. You got to win 3 sets to win it, and momentum is huge. And it's obvious, we weren't there, but winning the first two never gets it done. Edgerton must have got something going in that third set, and they just rode it to the finish and won in the fifth. I think it was pretty close, 15-13, 16-14, something like that.
Yeah,
so,
it sounds right.
Good match.
Good. Yeah, very, very competitive contest. John mentioned Olivia Farnham. How about 468 kills on the season? Oh, yeah, she could serve the ball, too, 32 aces.
She's very good. I did some stats, too, and of her team's total kills, she has 62% on the season. That is incredible. Yes.
Meanwhile, for the Bombers of Edon, they come in at 16-6, and they got here the easy way. They drew the byes. Some teams now with the new format, there's not enough teams to fill sectionals, so Edon, as the top seed, drew a bye all the way into this district tournament. So the Bombers have had some time to prepare to figure out who their opponent's going to be.
Yeah, and sometimes, for Allie, she obviously thought, taking the bye was a good move. For some teams, it's a tough call. You sit for a few games, and another team has already played and got that adrenaline rush. I'm curious to see how their serve is tonight. Junior Madison Baker has 80 aces on the season, and I think that could be a huge advantage if Edon can keep Edgerton on their heels with their serve game.
And that matchup, Edon and Stryker, was our final regular season game here on NWOhio.live. And Miles and I were kind of surprised that not only of the athleticism that Edon showed, but their youth, too. This is a young team with no seniors on the roster.
No seniors, and led in the middle by Lucy Morris. She has 266 kills. Very aggressive hitter, so I think at the net it's going to be a really entertaining match. And like I said, you got to serve to win.
So this is, like we said, is a rematch of a contest in the regular season. Edon won that game in a sweep, winning 22, 23, and 15. And it was Madison Baker led the way with 16 kills for the Bombers, while Morris added 14. And they said Farnham had 20 kills for Edgerton when she faced this Edon lineup first time around. So looking forward to what should be a very, very good contest.
Hope it's a great one.
So we're going to take a timeout while they do the national anthem. We'll come back. We'll get you set, maybe give you some keys to the game, or at least what Coach Horning's looking for. All that coming up next here on NWOhio.live.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
Dear moms and dads, what you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, we love you always.
Everything I do.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Randy Roberts, John Hornig back with you here from the Thunderdome in Archbold as we get set for our first of 2 district semifinals in Division 7 here from Archbold. Our second contest features Pettisville and Hilltop. Now, if you're like me and Coach Horning and, well, anyone that's followed sports for any length of time, you would think, okay, 2 semifinals, winners are going to come back, play each other in the district championship game. And, well, that's the way it's worked since the beginning of time.
A long time.
And now, come to find out, that is not the case anymore.
No, the winner here gets to stay here and play on Wednesday. Our second match with Hilltop and Pettisville, the winner gets to travel to Van Wert.
So the winner of this one, now they cross-bracketed districts. Now for those of you who have been familiar with it or like me have been in this business now too long to count, remember the sectional semifinals where you would have a top and I remember it the most from basketball. I know baseball and softball have the same version. But the old basketball brackets where you either had an upper or bottom, and then you would cross over with another district, it kind of reminds you of this, except it's at the district level and not sectional level.
Correct, yeah. So it's just a different way of getting the same result. And I think it exposes some teams to some new opponents that aren't necessarily in the area.
So the word we were given by one of our friends at the Northwest District Athletic Board is that it will not necessarily ensure, but the hope is to get better representation at the regional level. If maybe there is a quote-unquote loaded district, 2 of those teams have the chance to advance. And so this is what we've been told is a pilot program, and if it's successful, which we'll find out, then it is going to be implemented for other sports, including boys and girls basketball this winter. So we'll see how this goes. But like John said, so the winner of this game is going to come right back here Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, and get either Norwalk, St. Paul, or Danbury in a district final. We are going to be here with NWOhio.live for that game. And as John also said, our second winner, and we'll mention that ad nauseum when that game comes on, either Pettisville or Hilltop will then have to go to Van Wert for its district final to play either Kalida or Continental. So those days of playing your tournament games close to home during the week, and we're going to throw those out the window.
2025. You know,
is that what it is?
I guess let's do something new.
So that is the quick rundown of what is happening with this tournament. So while we have a minute, actually, Coach, you got any keys? What are you looking for in this first game today?
I'm looking at the middles for each team. I mentioned them before. You know, Olivia Farnham from Edgerton and Lucy Morris from Edon. Both of them have some really good kill numbers on the season, and I think, you know, both this match and the next one, whoever can keep their big guns in the front row the longest, I think has a better chance of scoring second. I think the serving game, as far as not just necessarily aces, but forcing your opponent to get out of system early, and then which team is going to play better out-of-system volleyball. This is tournament atmosphere. It's a great crowd here tonight. Who's going to handle the pressure the best? Who is going to handle setbacks and try to rebound from them as quick as possible? Timeouts, adrenaline, nervousness, all that stuff's going to play. And both teams look like they are ready to go, and they're loose and energized, and it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, safe to say this is probably the biggest crowd that all these teams are going to play in front of
Absolutely.
all
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
So the conclusion of the lineups is done. We are going to shake hands because you don't shake hands more than in the sport of volleyball. And I'm surprised they don't do it at the end of each set. And we are going to be underway. So Edon's got their nice crowd here. It looks like Edgerton and the maroon down in front of us. Some Pettisville black has slid in. And,
Yeah, I can say towards the middle of this set, I think we're going to have a really nice crowd here at Archbold.
tournament time has begun. We're looking forward to what should be some great days of tournament volleyball, tournament soccer around the area as well. And now the checking of the pinwheel. And we'll be good to go. John can tell you just how much a coach hates just standing there waiting.
We just want to play. Once the warm-up's done, you know, you want to get through the lineups, the national anthem, and then let's blow the whistle and get started.
Nothing worse than the official before you start to go, Coach, we got a problem here.
Yes.
Edon's won the opening serve. We are underway. Bulldogs able to clear it from the back. Now good setup. Here's Lucy Morris right in the middle. One's going to be dug out, but it's going to end up
Great start.
deep into the stands. Edon's going to get the first point of the night.
Yeah, Morris, great ball to the zone one. Great set. 1-0 Edon.
So the Bombers will get to serve again. Now having problems getting the ball thrown in. Looks like we are good to go. It's Madison Baker getting things started for Edon. It's another good serve. A little bit of trouble, but the Bulldogs able to play it. Now let's see what Edon does. Thought they were gonna set up Morris. Instead went to the outside and miss it by Ripke. Leads to a ball in the net.
Yeah, just the set was a little off the net. Came off her hand a little weird. Gives Edgerton a shot to get on top.
So Ava Swank will serve for the Bulldogs. High serve. That one's going to be played well in that back row. Morris will have one into the net. Couple early miscues here for the Edon Bombers. And I'm sorry, that is Kara Schroeder, number 6, serving for Edgerton, not 8.
Here's some of that out-of-system volleyball we just talked about.
Edgerton gets a chance. They'll go right into the middle. Going to their big hitter, Olivia Farnham, who puts it away.
Great aggressive approach, hitting to zone 5. Like we said in the beginning, she's going to get a lot of sets and a lot of swings tonight.
Edgerton with the early 3-1 lead, thanks to a couple early mistakes by Edon. Now they go back to Morris on the outside, trying to go cross court, but that one's going to be out of play.
Yeah, just a little bit of a misconnection with Ripke and Morris there. I think, again, nerves are going to play a part early on. Teams will settle down here. It'll get a little bit better.
4-1. Edon's going to get another chance. That one's going to be cleared as Ava Giesecke unable to handle it.
Yeah, nice little off-speed roll. I'm sure the coaches have scouted each other pretty well. And if they think that's a weak spot, then you may see some more attacks going there.
Jenna Ripke to serve for Edon. Tough serve the Bulldogs are able to play. Trying to get set up. They'll go to Morris in the middle. That one's going to be dug out well. Huge play by Giesecke.
Great dig.
Now trying to get the setup, and Morris this time will get a tip at the net.
Yeah, just a little bit off speed. Went off the side of Farnham's hands. Quick kill for Edon.
So the Bombers get back into this one, now down 1. Ripke with another serve. That one's going to have to be played in the back row. To Farnham, gets that tip over. Edon tried to put it in the corner and everyone cheating up. Good set back to Ripke. It's going to end up in the net.
Yeah, Grace just maybe a little early on her approach, was coming down on the swing. Hard to get that ball over the net.
Olivia Wallace will now serve for Edgerton. Then they'll come near side, coming back to Morris. She'll head back to the middle. She's going to go up against Farnham. Good heads-up battle between the playmakers in the middle, that time won by the Bombers.
Yeah, we have a lot of tips going on. Sometimes that's a good strategy in volleyball. I'll say at some point, I'd like to see some more heavy swings from the front row players.
Avery Aldrich will now serve for Edon. They're going to set up Farnham. That one catches the net. Looks like another setup to her. She's going to get the tip now. Who's going to win the battle at the net? Farnham with a third attempt. That one dug out by Jenna Ripke. Edon trying to get creative, trying to find spots on the floor. And finally, Edgerton gets the kill from Farnham.
I think Farnham had 4 or 5 attacks there in that series and a great finish, strong swing.
Yeah, it felt that way.
Great set by Ava.
But you got to like Edon, the way they're stepping in front of everything, digging them out.
Defensively, you got to be gritty and aggressive.
Aubrey Patrick with the serve as that one ends up in the net. Edon will serve, and they'll turn it over to Grace Ripke. No seniors on this team, but they have 3 three-year letter winners who will all return. There's a play at the net, won by the Bulldogs.
So Edon will be a team to pay attention to next season.
I would imagine so.
And you got to pay attention to them now as well.
Bulldogs get a good serve. Edon trying to set something up.
And right now, both teams' big hitters are in the back row, so we'll see who steps up for each team now and put some balls down and hopefully get some quick kills or have some long volleys.
It's like the long volleys coming here. And it's going to be a good
Great
finish.
angle.
Madison Baker in that corner.
Madison did a great job of going across court to the 5 zone where no one was at. That's a great swing, great set.
Makes it 7-6 on our NWOhio.live scoreboard. Officials ready the ball in, and we are good to go. Set up in the middle. Tempt is going to run long, and Edon's going to pick up another point.
Really good set. Just went out. I like the aggressive swing, though.
Ties us up at 7. Edgerton trying to get something going. They're able to clear now. Edon a little bit out of sorts, but they're able to find the ball coming back over to Edgerton as the Bulldogs go with Ava Giesecke.
Ava had a great swing down the line. That could be a huge asset for Edgerton here in this first set. 8-7.
Ava Swank now ready to serve for the Bulldogs. Temp just died as it crossed the net on the serve. Edgerton that time kept it more towards the field of play with Giesecke. Tip clears. Here's Edon trying to get something going. Coming across to that far side. And a good kill for Madison Baker again.
Madison had the same cut kill shot that she had just a few points ago. Edgerton's going to want to swing their left back person maybe a little bit more towards the line to cover that, or adjust their block more inside to take away that angle.
Addison Brinder will now serve. Edgerton gets the attack they want, and that one is going to be blocked back.
Good job by Edon at the net, timing that up. Getting the point at the net.
Brinder to serve once again. Edon back in front, 9-8. So early in this opening set, this district semifinal. Set this time goes to the far side. Yeah, that one's going to go through a kill attempt.
I think that's one of the first back sets they've had tonight. Outstanding job.
So here's Ava Giesecke now to serve. Playable ball for the Bombers as Lucy Morris comes back to that front row. This one's going to get up and over Morris. She might have deflected it. Edgerton with the opportunity from out of play, but it's good. Morris with the set. That one's going to be deflected. Just a heads-up play to keep that one alive. Setting up Morris again, who's able to get the tip, and she scores the point for Edon.
Well, it appears that part of their scouting against Edgerton is to find a little bit off speed, find that donut in the middle, and then make Edgerton adjust to the off-speed attack.
It's Madison Baker ready to serve again. Fastball catches the top part of the net. Good spot for Lucy Morris, and she puts it home.
Great timing, very controlled, put it where no one was at. Great job.
Ava Swank about a second too late trying to react to it. Edon tries to add on to its lead. Ball catches the tape, but it's a playable ball. Unfortunately, set rolls off the hands of Morris and out of bounds.
Early on, I think Edgerton's Ava Swank is doing a great job of giving her hitters a great chance to attack and get some kills at the net, no matter where she's at, having to go get that second ball.
Edgerton will serve now with the chance to tie this up. Set's going to come in the middle. Farnham able to get it, but Edon plays it. Back to Farnham once again, who's just able to send it back over to Edon. Edon trying to get something set. They've been scrambling every time ball comes over, and the third time is going to be a good one. Edon players didn't realize the ball had hit the ground. They were still playing it. Officials never really whistle. Well, they might have whistled or given a signal.
Yeah, I think he called it down. I didn't see what the line judge called on that, but
that one's down, but unfortunately it's going to be just out.
Great swing by Morris. Just took it a little bit outside the line.
Now the officials are going through that. Oh, they're going to get an overrule. They're going to say a ball was deflected at the net.
Wow. Yeah,
coming so fast, tough to tell. It didn't really look like there was kind of a change of rotation in the ball.
I didn't see anything. I didn't even think the block was that close to touching it.
We're going to get one more look here thanks to our great camera crew.
Boy, if she did, she barely touched it. I didn't look at the other line judge to see. I saw the line judge call it out on his end.
Still going to lead to a long discussion.
In the college game, they have, challenges. They have a camera on top of the net that they can get a really good view on. We'll see what Gary calls here. They're calling a touch.
So Edon is going to get the point.
Wow. A kill for Morris.
It's going to put the Bombers back in front, 12-11. Boy, in a game that's been tight, see if that ends up making a difference. Going back to Farnham. No question about that one.
Great answer by Farnham. The call didn't go your way. No one hung their heads. They just got back to work and say, we're going to get the next point and give it to the big hitter in the middle.
That's exactly what they did. It ties us up at 12.
Great answer.
Now Olivia Wallace with a good serve. Morris on the near side gets that over the defense. Edon out of system, or I'm sorry, Edgerton out of system gets it. Now here's Morris. That attempt goes long.
No touch.
And now you got to kind of hold your breath on every call, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to try to pay attention to both line judges a little better from now on.
Well, 13-12 right now. As Ripke's attempt is going to be deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, block is just a little late to the outside. You can just see they're just not getting to the top of their jump as she's swinging. Really hard to block those unless you get lucky.
Well, no one's had a chance to lead this one by any more than about 2. Now, a little confusion for Edgerton where that was going to go, but Edon has the opportunity back to Ripke, and that one's going to be touched, so we'll get the deflection. Yep.
Edon takes the lead, 14-13.
Looks like Avery Aldrich will do the serving again.
Good recovery.
It's a good 1-2 and a nice 3. That one, just Jenna Ripke.
She's tough. She's good.
Yeah. She's going to get another opportunity. That one is going to hit right in front of her.
Well, she took one close enough to the face. It's enough to get your attention, and then Olivia came right back at her and put it in front of her.
Ties this up yet again. So when these two met in the regular season, this is pretty much the way it went. Just Edon was able to make plays down the end. There's a good ball. Sends Edgerton scrambling, but Farnham just a little tip. Everyone was backing up, expecting a big hit.
That is not easy to do. Great touch by Farnham. Goes down as a kill.
Aubrey Patrick will now serve. That's how you're just stealing points at that level.
Yes.
Edon with a little trouble, but they'll give Edgerton the opportunity. There's Farnham again. That one sent back at her as Briner steps up, gets the big block.
Yeah, and sometimes that's hard probably for Olivia to take that set from the opposite direction that she's used to. Just a little off on the timing.
So Grace Ripke, nice high arcing serve. Set Edgerton up. Farnham a little off balance, but able to play it.
Oh.
And how about the one-handed return by Briner to get the point?
Well, sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty, and sometimes taking over on two, being unconventional, is enough to get the other team off guard a little bit. Point for Edon.
Sometimes the plays at the backyard barbecue work out.
Yeah, and it's starting to feel like Edgerton's maybe just a little out of sorts.
Trying to get set. They'll clear this one. Edon gets the opportunity. Setting up that far side. A huge dig by Wallace from the back, but we'll get a whistle. And we're going to have a violation on Edgerton.
Yeah, great dig in the back row by Edgerton. It's on a great swing as well. Yep, Olivia just got in the net just a little bit off balance there.
It's Grace Ripke with a good serve. Farnham again puts that one away.
They needed that point.
So one of the rare times someone did take a 2-point lead, it's immediately answered.
Now Olivia is in the back row, so again, Edgerton's going to need to find someone else to set the ball to.
See what Edon tries to do with that. Back set clears.
Block was a little late there.
And it's going to be Madison Baker that steps up.
I'm sorry.
Yes, she's
Madison's
had a good
done great.
open set.
She really has.
It's scary you and I think the same thing.
That's a compliment for me. Is that what you're saying?
One of us is a lot more knowledgeable about volleyball than the other one. The serve, unfortunately, ends up in the net.
And we're getting to that point in the match. Missed serves are really not what a coach wants to see. Again, for me, we want to be the first team at 20, so we'll see who gets there first.
Is that why that beard is so white?
Plenty white, yes. Many years.
Edgerton gets a good chance.
It's a great set.
That one just goes long.
Yep. Yeah, set was there. Timing was just a little bit off for Giesecke. She'll go back to her again, though.
Edon back up by a pair. As Briner gets the good serve. Edgerton a little out of sorts again.
That's a great placement.
Found a spot in the back corner, sent Edon chasing.
Outstanding ball to the one corner by Edgerton.
Huge play to get the serve with a chance to tie it up. Ava Giesecke to serve. There's a few players for this Edgerton team. They don't come close to stepping on that service line.
No, they stay back there pretty far.
Edon's attempt, that one rolls off the arm of Giesecke, and a big point for the Bombers.
Yep. So right now Edon's at 20, so Edgerton is to a point now where they don't want that gap to increase. I would look for a timeout here soon if Edon scores.
Madison Baker, the chance to serve.
Great serve.
Huge serve, gets the big ace. There's a little problem in the back roll. Farnham thought she had it cleanly, but that will get away from her.
Good tempo, a lot of flow. Those are really hard to pick up when it gets on you fast. She's going to ride it out.
21-18.
My goodness.
That's how you know it's your night. A serve like that makes it through the net. setting up Morris. That one will get on the Farnham.
Edgerton's got to get a timeout here.
Looks like it's coming right now as Coach Paul's going to make her way towards the official timeout on the floor with Edon in front 22-18. That gives us the chance to tell you Better Game Tonight is brought to you by Bev Bundy Realtor. Call an experienced professional when buying and selling real estate. Bev Bundy is over 30 years in the real estate business and has sold over 5,000 homes. Call Bev today at LPG Realty, 419-290-4238. We're also brought to you by Brian Ford. 0% financing is back on many new vehicles. Just visit them at brianford.com. And we're brought to you by Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit Bricks to Clicks. There are 2 locations in Millbury, Ohio. I want the timeout to end. I'm in a hurry to get through the ad so we can get back to the action.
Big serve here for Edon that's got to go in. Edgerton's looking for a good first contact, getting something strong at the net, get Olivia Farnham back in the front row.
Serve does clear. Edgerton gets the chance. Good job by Aldrich. Step up, comes up with it. Gets another dig. Here's a setup, Morris. And that one again rolls up off the hands of Farnham.
Yeah, great swing by Morris. Again, Edon's got the luxury of playing a little aggressive right now with the lead. Edgerton, they've got to take a chance and not be soft with it. Take a chance and go hard and see if something good happens.
So Baker to serve once again. This one, a little too much air on it, ends up out of bounds.
All right, chance for Edgerton here with Olivia coming to the front row.
Starting to run out of time, down 23-19. The Bombers high pass. There's Morris in the middle. Too far in front. Edgerton able to play that one very well.
We know where this is going.
Everyone knew and it still found a spot.
And I would assume on every good pass the rest of the way, Olivia's going to touch the third ball.
23-20, Edgerton's cut into that lead a little bit. And that ace will help out. Makes it 23-21.
And now Edon's got to burn theirs. They want to keep that 2-point cushion here and see if they can get some momentum back.
With the timeout, we want to tell you that our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our community and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more. And we're also brought to you by the Spangler Candy Company and Spangler Candy World. Don't forget, following both of our games tonight, we will be selecting a Spangler Candy World Sweet Player of the Game. And that player will go home with a nice NWOhio.live volleyball and a gift card worth $10 to Spangler Candy World, located on the square in downtown Bryan. And the coaches would probably like it if they waited until maybe after their tournament run was concluded before loading up on candy.
Probably, but the way these girls have worked hard ever since August, wow. Great serve come out of the timeout. Little confusion by Edon. Edgerton is 1 point away from tying this match at 23.
Huge serve by Kara Schrader.
And Edgerton switched up, Edon switched up their serve receive a little bit now.
Get this one. Here's Morris. She's going to try to get that tip. That one is deflected out of play. So Edon is now a point away from taking this opening set.
Jenna Ripke now has the biggest serve of our match so far.
Chance to take the opening set. She's going to finish it with an ace. So opening set goes to Edon. The Bombers hang on to win at 25-22. We'll take a timeout and have set 2 for you when we return here on NWOhio.live.
Discover top quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
A very entertaining opening set. Edon takes that first one, 25-22 from Edgerton. So you mentioned in the pregame how the bigs were going to be a factor in that front row, and that's what we saw there. Lucy Morris for Edon going up against Olivia Farnham of Edgerton.
Yeah, and I think, Morris maybe was a little heavy on the off speed in my opinion. I think she needs to come out and swing more. Olivia, great swing. They give her the ball a lot, but Edon on the outside, I got to find her name. Madison Baker, I thought, played really well on the left side for them, hitting that cross-court shot. So we'll see if Edgerton adjusts when she's in the front row, adjusting that block in a little bit. I don't think Edgerton's going to adjust anything with how often Olivia is going to be hitting the ball when she's in the front row, though.
Yeah, Edgerton has made it clear, at least from that opening set, that's their hitter, and that's who they're going to. Edon has a few other options, and we've seen it at times, but Edgerton is kind of letting everyone know who their big hitter is.
Yeah, and I guess my personal opinion, I would rather have more options, which forces the defense to cover a lot more. Where right now, Edon has other hitters to worry about. However, their main focus should be on number 9 for Edgerton.
Teams ready to begin. Set number 2 is I've noticed there's a John Horning fan club that's just like encircled.
My family has gotten pretty close, yes. Hopefully that is not a bad thing.
Now, your wife would come over, but I understand that she is busy tonight.
So yes, so she's across the way there. I can tell she's
with her phone.
Also,
by the way, with her phone up, watching.
I believe she is watching and listening as well.
We'll
so
go ahead and wave.
We'll wave at her.
Yeah, she'll catch that in about 7 seconds. Officials have put the ball back in for play. Now they're the world famous, making sure everything's good at the scorer's table. That was always nice. The select basketball places we go to on the floor, the official also has us included in the.
Make sure you're ready to
go.
Yep,
ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. All right, let's play. And that's what we do here as we begin set number 2. So Lucy Morris with the attempt. Now, little miscommunication for Edgerton. That's going to get Coach Paul up off the bench talking to her team.
Based on that first contact for Edgerton, Olivia had to take the second ball, which is what they don't want, which caused some confusion on the third ball for Edgerton.
Madison Baker to serve or to get the serve, I should say.
Great pass to start.
There's the chance to Farnham, and it's going to be blocked by Lucy Morris.
And like we talked about, when there's one main objective to stop on the other side, it's really easy for the blockers from Edon to know who they're looking for right away. Great job by Morris.
Baker to serve once again, looking for that corner. That one's going to be played well. And this time it is Farnham that wins. But they called that out.
Yeah, she had that tip to a 4. She just was a little too aggressive with it. It was the right play, though. Just right idea, anyways, I should say.
First, I thought there was a stare down, but she was actually looking to see what the call was going to be. Now an ace, as that one's going to be deflected out of play.
Great quick start by Edon, getting on top early, 4-0. Edgerton just needs to take a deep breath here, get a good first contact, let Ava set up Farnham, and hopefully get a kill and get rolling.
Now, how far do you let this go before you think about using the
Being
timeout?
down one set, I wouldn't, 7-0 would be way too much for me. But hey, well, there we go.
Yeah, the good news is it's not going to get that far, as that's the big hit that Edgerton has been waiting for. So Farnham gets the kill, makes it 4-1. And the Bulldogs ready to serve. He has to get this from the back row. Now there's a good chance for Edgerton. Got the set. And Farnham puts it down again.
Again, Edon had to come back with a free ball, which gave Edgerton a great chance to get something in the system, and Olivia finished at the net.
Cuts that lead down to 4-2. As Olivia Wallace will serve this one. A heads-up play by Edon. Got the alert from the bench. Everyone stopped and watched it go long. turns things over to the Bombers. They will serve. As Jenna Ripke gets the good serve. Set ends up going over on 2. Now here's Edon's chance. Block gives the Bombers another opportunity.
Great job by Edon just keeping him play.
Back to Ripke. Had to use the offhand. Block back to him, so they'll get a third chance. Just clears the net. Farnham step back.
Great hustle.
Huge play. Morris with the opportunity, but it's dug out. Farnham's is blocked, and it's a point for Edon.
Such a great play in the middle again by the two middles. Blocked by Morris after a long volley. Great momentum here for Edon to keep going.
Jenna Ripke to serve with the team up 6-2. Off the heels of that entertaining first set win. Edon with the opportunity as Edgerton went to the sideline instead of the middle. Not one. Oh, get a deflection.
We'll see. It wasn't much of a touch, but it did change a little bit. I agree with the line judge. Good call.
Huge point for Edon as Ripke to serve once again. Looking for that corner. Wallace will play it back to Farnham. As Farnham will get the deflection. Don't know if anyone wants to step in front of that one.
I tell you what, when she has an open net, the ball is going to go down. Great swing.
Makes it 7-3. Knuckler get Edon up at the line as Morris's attempt is blocked. Second one ends up in the net.
Yeah, I think Edon needs to stay aggressive with the net with the three-point cushion they have. I mean, Edgerton's just trying to get back in this, but a lot of soft from Edon, I think, lets Edgerton back in it a little bit.
Coming to the near side where Morris is going to play it. Edgerton gets the opportunity back to Farnham.
It's a great set.
And Farnham able to find an open spot.
Great set by Ava Swank, leading her main hitter to the net. And all she had to do was just angle it, keep it in front of the Edon defender.
Edgerton battling back.
Great serve. Good dig.
Diving effort just to keep that alive. Started with Aldrich.
Well, next here went to Giesecke on that one.
Trying to set up Morris. Pass wasn't on target. Morris able to adjust. Giesecke will clear. Now a better pass for Morris, and she puts that one away.
Yeah, this time Edgerton gave Edon the free ball, and they got it back to Morris in the middle. She just found a little bit off speed in between that 1 and 2 spot in the court. Pretty easy kill for her.
Aldrich now to serve for the Bombers. Set up. That is what Edgerton's been looking for.
That is a great attack, getting down on top of the ball. No one's going to pick that up unless you were exactly in the right spot at the right time. They need a run here out of her as a server this time.
So Farnham steps back to serve.
Good pass by Libero from Edon.
Just long line judge right on top of that one.
Again, 1 point at a time, 8-7. Edgerton's almost tied it up.
And Farnham will get one more serve. Aldrich have to play this one from the back line.
Great start, great pass.
One-handed slap, a good one for Ava Giesecke.
Yeah, it wasn't very pretty, but it found the right spot. And we have a tie game, 8-8.
Again, all shows up as points on the scoreboard.
That's
points
all
in the
it
book,
is.
right?
That's right.
Backhanded tap of the net by Edon as Edgerton will have to play this. Farnham from the back, give Edon a chance. Snyder sends it over with one hand. Back to the near side, and kill attempt ends up in the net.
Yeah, just a little bit of a mistimed attack there by Giesecke. Edon's back to serve. Edgerton needs a good first pass.
It's Grace Ripke to serve. Coming back to Giesecke. She gets it with that palm.
Good set.
And a good opportunity for Edon as they go back to Baker.
Miss Madison Baker is back in the front row, and I think she's going to get plenty of touches. I think Edgerton has done a better job of blocking out there so far this set, but they're going to need to be a little bit quicker on Madison.
Ripke gets another good serve. Here's Edgerton with the opportunity coming at the middle. Snyder keeps this one in play. Back to Baker again. Same thought, just unfortunately this one ends up in the net.
Just a difference in timing on that one. And results just not what they wanted. The block was better for Edgerton, though.
Edgerton to serve with a chance to tie. Aldridge has to
Free
get this
ball.
one from the back. Set.
Such a great set.
Off the
Ava
deflection.
Swank. Outstanding. I know Olivia gets a lot of attention, but from what I've seen out of Ava tonight and how she keeps her team in every point and her leadership on the floor, she's an outstanding player.
Ava Swank now to serve. That one just clears the net. Eden had some problems near the net. I think a little confusion who's going to get the second hit. Now we get another opportunity. Set at the middle. Good dig out there by Swank. Coming near side for Baker. Puts that one between two defenders.
Great approach by Madison Baker and finish between two defenders in the back row.
Puts Edon back in front 11-10. Now this is taking on more of the turn what we saw in that opening set.
Two evenly matched teams playing high-level volleyball in tournaments. Great thing.
And unfortunately, Edgerton unable to get that one out of the net. So we'll see Ella Osborne to serve. Osborne able to get that one. Edgerton's got to play this one from the back row. They clear it. A little confusion, a little out of sorts. We're good to go.
Good hustle by Farm in the back row. Tip by Giesecke, great play.
Huge play by Giesecke to get the point. Cuts that lead to 12-11.
Yeah, the set was a little bit tight, and she had to go off speed, but she put it right in the middle. They call that the donut in the middle. It's always good to throw that in there, right?
Who doesn't want a donut?
That's right.
We must be, I know you mentioned this before we started, closing on a milestone, because you see the Edgerton student section passing out place cards.
Yeah, so I assume it's for Ava Swank here in 2,000 assists, which is an amazing accomplishment. Oh my goodness, so close. Well, we can almost see a paper.
And in fact, does say 2,000 assists. Eden will get the chance here. As that one will hit the antenna, and it's out of play.
For basketball, 1,000 points is a big deal. Volleyball, 1,000 kills. For volleyball, 1,000 assists is big. 2,000 is just monumental. Well-deserved honor here, as I assume she's very close.
Baker, that one's going to be deflected. Forces Edgerton to scramble a little bit.
Good angle.
And we get a second opportunity with Morris. That one is going to hit the line judge's foot out of bounds.
Yep, great angle to the corner, just a little too much on it. Yeah, we're kind of just staying consistent, like you said, with that 2-point cushion here or there, both teams. Almost the middle here of the second set.
Edgerton to serve. Down a pair. Trying to get a set up.
Free ball for Edon.
See what they do with this. Trying to get, they go up over Morris, going to Baker as the deflection ends up out of play.
And like I mentioned, Edgerton was a little bit late on that block. That time they were early. They just didn't have their hands turned the right way. Off the block, out of bounds, point Edon.
And Baker will now serve.
Great serve.
That one is sent back at the scores table, so Baker gets the ace. Opens up a 3-point lead. I'm sorry, 4-point lead now.
They just put up,
16-12,
yeah. So now again, Edgerton's got to be thinking a little bit. Timeout. All right, that's a huge break for Edgerton there with that serve going long.
Heads up play for Schrader. Back to hands up. And it goes out of bounds. And they'll double up as Olivia Wallace will get the ace.
Great serve by Wallace. He gets him back within 2.
She will serve once again.
Good serve.
Aldrich, tough play.
Free ball, Edgerton. Should we say Farnham?
And that's exactly the case. Well, some of the students put the signs up, but I don't think that was it.
It's such a good tempo to those three balls there by the Bulldogs, leading to that big kill.
Edon tries to answer, but we'll see. Farnham can do it again, finds a spot.
Again, this is coming off a tip by Edon. Again, if Edgerton reads it, it's like a free ball for them. They can be aggressive at the net.
So Wallace with the serve. Edon goes to that far side. It's blocked back at Ripke. She gets second chance. Now there's a good block.
Great block.
Hands go up quickly for Morris and gets the good block.
Lucy Morris sees it all the way in, finishes great timing at the net. Big point for Edon.
Gives them the lead and the serve. We'll see Jenna Ripke serve.
Good pass.
Farnham, that one off the hands of Morris again with the block up front.
Yeah, I think the set was just a little bit behind Farnham on that one, which took away a stronger swing with it not being in front of her. Another big block by Lucy Morris.
Another good serve by Ripke.
Outstanding hustle by Ava Swank. That leads to a kill.
Huge point for Edgerton.
That's a 2-point swing. You kind of thought that was going to go Edon's
Right,
way.
absolutely.
Edgerton comes back with it. Gets them within 1.
Aubrey Patrick will come in and serve.
Wow.
And that's going to head out of play. So the ace tightens this up once again.
Great play. Now both coaches are going to be thinking they don't want to get down 2 at this point in the match. Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
Edon tries to get set. Now
Here
Edgerton
we
with
go.
the free ball. It's the set.
Much better
Farnham
timing.
puts it away. And I believe that is going to be assist number 2,000.
Great job leading her hitter to the net again. 2,000 assists. Ava Swank, senior from Edgerton.
So
Great
Ava,
job.
Yeah, they'll make an announcement here. We'll hold up play for just a moment as Ava will get hugs from her coaches and teammates. And like you mentioned it, 1,000 is tough enough, but 2,000 assists.
2,000. I assume she probably played as a freshman. But yeah, the consistency that she has, and like I said, what I've seen from her tonight is a great thing.
So I'm going to try to do some simple math here. So 500 a year for 4 years.
That would make sense. As far as this year, where's she at? She has 638 this
Okay.
year, so she's a little ahead of the curve. But she just gives her hitters a good ball. For hitters to be effective, the ball needs to be in front of them more times than not, leading them towards the net. And she just has a good instincts, good hands. And even better, Edgerton is now ahead.
So we'll resume play following the stoppage for the milestone.
Good hustle.
Now see how this second set plays out. Set up for Morris. That was going to be blocked back.
Farnham has returned a little bit of the block. This is going to be a big one.
And Farnham's able to put it away.
You can certainly feel a swing of momentum now has shifted to the Bulldogs. Up 2 here late in the match, first team to 20.
Aubrey Patrick will serve for Edgerton. That one goes libero to libero, and Edon able to play this one. That'll go long.
Yeah, Lucy the ball's a little bit underneath her. Probably should have taken something off a little bit. It goes long. Extends Edgerton's lead.
Patrick will serve once again to Aldrich. Set
Great
is
mix.
over.
Nice job.
Patrick knew that was headed out. She played it.
Great change of pace, strategy by Edon to get their serve back.
Gives the Bombers a chance, down 2. Wallace sends this up to the front. And when in doubt, go to your big hitter to make a big play.
Yes, when in doubt, I agree. She don't have any stats in front of me, but she has to be climbing up 15-plus kills at this point
to it.
in just 2 sets.
So Edon's electing to let this ride. They're trying to get set up, coming to that far side. They'll get a deflected ball out of play, so good point there for Blinder.
And it's good to see Coach Bloor has confidence in her girls. Down 3 late, trusting her team to get the next point, get the serve back.
Swank gets the set up. This time it's to Gizigi. Slapped it over. And through a block. Good point there for Bakers. Kind of re-emerging late in the set.
Yeah, I think Edgerton needs to be aware with Lucy out. Madison is the next one to go to. Their middle needs to be a little bit quicker, getting to the outside to give her a block.
Another good serve for Grace Ripke. Edon has the chance here, coming back. Tips a good one, but it's going to be played. And looking for the sideline, that's going to be ruled out.
Just out, great swing going down the line. It was there. Just a little bit of an over-rotation, put it out.
So it ties us up at 22. We've got a timeout, so we want to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties. It includes excavating concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. They have over 40 years experience and do high-quality work at fair prices. Call American Property Preservation, 574-376-5971. We're also brought to you by Precision Ag Services. They provide agronomic consulting for Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. They have over 35 years of industry experience. Call Josh Beaverson at 419-490-8129 or visit useprecisionag.com for more information.
Great second set.
It is. As the fans continue to pile into the Thunderdome, there's going to be a real nice crowd for the conclusion of this opening semifinal. Deflection, heads up play. Both teams,
Good
big
defense.
plays from the back row. And about stepping up, taking a little something off the killing tip. It's Caitlin Burke.
Caitlin Burke, good job finding the middle. Caught Edon a little off guard. We're to that point, someone's got to win 2 in a row to win the match.
Edgerton gets the first opportunity. Edon out of system, clears it. Edgerton with a chance. Swank to Gizigi. Aldrich sends it up to the front. As Edon's attempt ends up out of play. And Edon wants to use its final timeout of the set. So we want to tell you that our game is also brought to you by Laramie & Sons. Check out Laramie & Sons sports cards, collectibles, and supplies in Holland, Rossford, and Temperance, Michigan. Don't forget about game nights in Rossford, including Pokemon on Thursdays and Magic the Gathering on Fridays. For all the latest updates, follow Laramie & Sons sports cards, collectibles, and supplies on Facebook. We're also brought to you by the Main Stops in Northwest Ohio. Main Stop supports local athletes. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday, coffee, cappuccino, fountain pops, only 79 cents all day long. Use Marathon Rewards at any Main Stop and get at least a nickel off every gallon purchased. And as always, Main Stop is the best stop. Edgerton serving now with a chance to tie at 1 set each. Edon with the opportunity. Briner gets the set over.
Good pass by Farnham.
Giesege's attempt, that one ends up just long, and Edon will stay alive with the serve.
Yeah, I think she's still thinking about going line on that shot. She still has it. She just really has to get up a little bit quicker and snap a little bit harder.
Ella Osborne to serve. Edgerton's chance, gets the good pass. Wallace up front gets the set. Edon going to Briner. That one's going to be
Great play by Libero.
a huge play to stay in.
Aubrey Patrick.
Second opportunity. That is a good one as Briner gets that kill.
Big swing by Briner in the middle. Ties it up at 24.
It's been Briner and Baker down the stretch. Morris rotated out on the bench. Set to the far side. Edon with a chance. Set comes. And that is going to be ruled out of play.
I had a touch on that.
And that is going to be the call. That's going to be overruled by the down official.
Yeah, line judges did not call that. That was the down official that called it.
Krista Paul wants an explanation. She's going to send her captain over. Krista will get one from the down official. He's going to say he saw the rotation of the ball change.
Which is tough at this point.
We have it here. What do we have?
Boy.
That's coming so fast, tough to tell.
Yeah, it really is.
But the ball served now, 25-24 Edon.
Yeah, at that point in the match, that's a tough swing.
Good block. Edgerton's got to keep it alive, and they do.
Big chance by Edon.
And that one is going to be in. Line judge is going to hold his call for just a moment.
Wow.
And Madison Baker is going to put Edon in front 2-0.
I don't know, Randy. I thought my gut, that was a little long.
Well, Edon is going to score the final points. They take a 2-0 lead. We'll take a timeout here at NWOhio.live.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Discover your potential at Four County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose Four County Career Center.
Well, what a second set. It's going to go to Edon 26-24, but
tough ending if you're a Bulldog fan.
If you're an Edgerton fan, 2 calls didn't go your way down the stretch.
2 huge calls. You know, as a coach, it's a 2-point swing. If it goes the other way, it's, you know, probably Edgerton tying this match up, but it didn't go that way, so we'll see what happens. Edgerton was in this position, when, like you said, with Stryker, down 2 sets, so we know it's in them to come back, and they got to get set number 3 here and then hopefully gain some momentum and stay resilient, mentally focused, and, you know, mistakes are going to happen. Calls aren't going to go your way. You just got to stay in the ball game.
Now, how long do you need in this third set to realize that you might not have your team's focus? Because if you're Edgerton, you kind of understand packing it in right now.
Yeah.
But how many points do you need? Is it 1? Can you tell right away?
I think first couple. I mean, if it's me, as Edgerton, we want to be the first to 5. You know, we want to say, hey, be the first to 5 in the scoreboard. Maybe give them those smaller chunks to worry about, not the big picture of what's happening as far as down 2 sets. You know, if you're first to 5, be the first to 10, and so on.
Yeah, if you're Edgerton, it's kind of one. Like you're not thinking 2 of 3, right? You're thinking 1 of 1.
Right. Yes, absolutely. And I think Edgerton's got to stay aggressive at the net, especially when Olivia's in the back row. The soft stuff, I think Eden's good enough defensively. It's just not going to work.
Time winding down in between sets, getting ready for set number 3. So Edon with a chance to get the sweep. And again, they're going to come back here to Archbold on Wednesday night. They're going to get either Norwalk, St. Paul, or Danbury in the district final. We're going to be back here Wednesday for that game as well, as the Bombers are going to open things up with an ace served up by Madison Baker.
Great start by Edon to get an ace. Again, Edgerton just got to take a deep breath, take it 1 point at a time, get the next ball.
Baker, another tough serve, and it's going to be another ace. Baker with some confidence, see her ready to go.
Again, one of our best, if not the best server in the area in this division, as far as aces.
It's the set now, Edgerton with the opportunity. Aldrich steps in front of that one.
All right.
Edgerton with the chance. There's the good pass. Comes to the near side. Off the deflection. Point is tallied as Alahord will get it.
Nice job. Off the block, 2 of the block. Taking it to zone 4. Gets Olivia now in the front row. We got the hitters up there again, Randy, and I think they're going to get a lot of attention again.
Gets Edgerton set for what they want, down 2-1. Also down 2-0 in sets. They need this one just to stay alive.
It's a
tough set, nearly going up and over the net. Now here's Morris. Morris is going to get the deflection. Edgerton's going to play that one.
Little pinball.
One that's not is one that goes over to Grace Ripke, and she puts it away.
Grace Ripke with a great swing, a set from her sister. Gets them up to that 3-1 lead. Again, we're not to 5 yet, but Edgerton, again, just needs to take it a little simpler. And a little help from Edon's not going to hurt.
Unforced error, one of the rare ones Edon's made, especially since I know they gave away a couple very early on that opening set.
Yeah, I think their serve game has been very good so far this match.
Pass comes back to the back where
Great
Baker
swing.
plays it.
Outstanding.
Edgerton is able to dig that out of the net.
Ava Swank again.
Man, how about being at the right place at the right time?
Again, we've seen that a couple times where they just make some gritty hustle plays. They end up getting the point at the net. Great job.
Farnham trying to get this team fired up. Tied at 3. Now a little dunk at the net. Edgerton with a chance.
Great dig by Baker.
Not afraid to step in front of that one.
That's a tough ball.
Falling backwards, but it's playable. Edon with the chance. Setting up Morris. Tried to get the tip. Swank with one hand on it. Edon with the second opportunity. This time going to Ripke. And the return ends up in play on that sideline. Oh,
so
boy.
close to that antenna, you kind of get a feel if you're not really watching the sideline to know exactly where you are, and obviously she felt like it was going out.
Turns the serve over to Olivia Wallace with Edgerton in front. Ripke with a good attempt. Edgerton able to play it. Their attempt goes long.
Just a little long. Again, not a bad angle. Tied up at 4 again. I'd love to see Edgerton be the first to 5 here.
Aldrich gets the serve for Edon. Edgerton gets that opportunity. Farnham with a odd spinner.
Good hustle.
And they'll get the chance. Now here's Edon with a free ball. Pass not quite on target.
Here we go.
Edon able to dig out the Edgerton attempt, and it's answered. And a big play again made to that left side as Grace Ripke steps up.
Grace Ripke is having a great start to this third set. Good approach, great finish.
Aldrich with the serve. Finding a spot over that front row, Farnham.
Good vision by Olivia. She had a double block, which then leaves the spot open on the floor. She just tips it to that open spot for an easy kill.
So here is the libero for Edgerton, Aubrey Patrick to serve. As Aldrich plays it, it's the play in the middle. Snyder sends it over. Edon with another opportunity, going back in the middle. Reiner makes the play. This one is sent into the bench, so Edgerton will pick up a point.
Good job. And to your previous question earlier, Randy, about how many points, I would tell you right now, Edgerton's ready to play. They're ready to fight for this third set, defensively especially. Playing very scrappy volleyball.
Back set that Edgerton's going to play. Edon with a chance going at that middle. That one is going to head out of bounds.
Yeah, just a little too much on that one. Try to run something a little different, come behind the setter. Edgerton at this point, they want to extend the lead here and put a little pressure on Edon. Tell them here, they're here to fight.
Return at the net, and Edon sends out a play. Ripke knew it when she hit it too.
And sometimes this third set is hard for the team that's won the first two. The other team is coming out with their backs against the wall. It's easy for the leading team to kind of be on their heels a little bit. And kind of leads to things like this where Edon might need, she is going to call a timeout.
So an early timeout in this third set with Edgerton in front 9-5. And we want to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by Bev Bundy Realtor. Call an experienced professional in buying and selling real estate. Bev Bundy's over 30 years in the real estate business and has sold over 5,000 homes. Call Bev today at LPG Realty, 419-290-4238. We're also brought to you by Brian Ford, your 7-time President's Award dealer celebrating 25 years in business. Visit them at brianford.com. We're also brought to you by Bricks to Clicks. Saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit Bricks to Clicks. There are 2 locations in Millbury, Ohio. Notice a couple of your bosses have come walking in now.
Yeah, everyone's here now. I think we can officially be ready for that second game. Well, I have a couple bosses I think that I have not seen yet, but I'm sure they'll be here.
Edgerton gets the serve. Edon plays it now. There's the setup. Farnham's going to have that one go in.
Again, a great 3 by Edgerton after a free ball given to them by Edon. That's what you're supposed to do with it.
Aubrey Patrick to serve for the Bulldogs again. That one goes to Aldrich. Edon will have to play this from the back. It's going to catch the net. And Farnham again. How about Baker wanting to step in front of that one? But the second attempt is good.
Great take by Ava Swank on 2, getting the attack in. On her own, getting a kill.
Edgerton now opening up the biggest lead I think either team's had so far. And there's one that just kind of rolls off the hands of Baker. So Patrick with the ace.
I think Edon just got to refocus here a little bit. Nothing's decided. Needs something good to happen after the first contact.
Get the opportunity there. They'll set it over on 2. Edgerton answers a little punch over now. Trying to win the battle with her left hand was Grace Ripke. That one's out of play.
Yeah, I'm watching Olivia Farnham there a little bit. I think she maybe tweaked her ankle on that. Walking around a little gingerly after that block.
Trying to stretch the legs and the ankles out. She's okay for that.
I think she's okay. I think she's all right. And this is such a tough play. I mean, she's tall, but the timing to do that and to finish like she did, that's a lot of adrenaline. Will take a lot of pain away.
So Baker with another serve. This one at Aldrich. Edon will play it. As that one's going to be deflected. So the Bombers will pick up the point there thanks to Baker.
Yeah, they needed that break there to get their serve back. Again, I think serving is something that they can use to get back in this match.
We'll see Grace Ripke to serve. Short serve. Giesege's attempt deflected at the net. Now Edon with a chance. And that one will be deflected. The far official calling that one.
Yeah, but again, good call. What a good run by Edgerton, though, with their backs against the wall, like I said, to come out, get this big lead early. Is
Grace Ripke, nice
slide.
Nice
First
serve.
slide we saw. You know, I like that, though, Randy. I mean, you got a little bit of lead. You have that in your back pocket. Try to use it. If that goes in, crowd erupts, goes crazy. If not, it's still 14-18, you're ahead.
Good play if you're playing wiffle ball, right?
It's
a home run you hit it
home
that
run,
far
back
off
wall, yep.
That's right. And now another deflection. This one's going to end up near the basketball student section stands.
Yeah, that set was pretty far off the net. That was a nice swing.
And now it's Edgerton who wants to talk things over. So the Bulldogs still lead 14-9, but Edon has made a small run. And tonight's game is brought to you by Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor, serving our community and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more. We're also brought to you by Spangler Candy World. At the conclusion of this one tonight, whenever that may come, we'll be selecting our Spangler Candy World Sweet Player of the Game. Winner goes home with a nice NWOhio.live volleyball and a $10 gift card thanks to our friends Spangler Candy World on the square in Bryan. And we're especially thankful that our friend Miles Holliday, who couldn't be here tonight, who's in charge of our gift bags, could bag them up for us.
So nice of him.
We got the bag, the card, we got everything. Just don't. I know sometimes when you want to get nervous.
Yes.
And don't do that.
No need for us to be nervous up here tonight.
That's right. That's right. See, you retired from coaching for a reason.
That's right. It's a lot easier. Still a great game for our girls to play, and again, a great match to start the night.
Expecting a good one in our second one again. Hilltop and Pettisville. John with a rooting interest in that one.
I will do my best to be unbiased. Olivia Farnham.
Well, she's got something figured out. She being Olivia Farnham. She has stepped up now.
Now she's in the back row, so we'll...
She's going to serve with her team up 15-9. Edon with a chance.
Great job, Ava Swank with a block.
Yeah, huge play up front.
Good read by her.
She then needed to turn to her teammates and made sure that what she did was okay.
Nice serve.
Tough serve that's fielded by Edon, but they'll do it. Now Swank comes over to Giesecke. Giesege's attempt is going to be deflected.
Block did a good job reading that. Good finish.
Try for Edgerton, but we'll see it here. Baker's attempt
Miss Baker
comes back.
again. He's had a very solid night.
Ella Osborne will now serve.
Good pass. Good.
It's up play somehow.
Wow.
Misses the antenna and out of bounds. There's the setup,
Nice
good block.
block.
Second effort is there.
Oh,
A play for Briner.
no. Good block at the net, and then we just kind of freeze as it came across. A little surprise there.
Makes it 16-11 as Edon tries to battle back. Attempt in the middle, set over as a playable ball. Come at the middle of the net. And once again, it's Briner that wins the battle.
Briner's had some big blocks tonight, both last set and this set. Edon's inching their way back into the match.
Another serve coming for Osborne.
It's a great pass.
Swank just gets the set over.
The chicken wing pass.
The elbow. Any way to get the ball over the net.
Nice swing.
It's a good play. David Giesecke comes up with a point.
Giesecke, a great aggressive swing, tools the block. Tough ball for Edon to recover after the deflection.
Gives Edgerton the serve with the lead of 5. We mentioned it before we started. Edgerton in the spot in the last round of the tournament. And that one's going to bounce off. Wow. Oh, we're going to get a net violation whistled on Edon.
Yep, Bryner, her hand just came down after the swing into the net a little bit. Good call by the down official.
Tell you what, he's been on top of it tonight.
He really has.
So Edgerton trying to take advantage. Now we'll get the tip. Bryner will take 2 steps away from the net to make sure nothing touches it. And now it's going to be hard to do it as she's going to step back to the service line.
Yes.
If she gets a net violation from there, I guess the only net violation is a serve into the net.
Yes, she just
spoke that one into existence. If you think the announcer's jinx isn't real.
Right here we see it.
Yeah, proof that it is. Now Morris back in. She'll get the opportunity from that far side. See if they go back to her. They're going to go Bryner. That one ends up out of play. I'm sorry, Baker, number 7.
Baker, yep.
And it looks like Coach Blower wants a timeout. So Edgerton in front 20-13 as they try to get their way back into this one. We want to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties. It includes excavating, concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. They have over 40 years of experience and do high-quality work at fair prices. Call American Property Preservation at 574-376-5971.
Great job by Edgerton, showing a lot of fight, being the first to 20, 7-point cushion.
And I'm sure it was probably brought up in that timeout in between sets. Hey, you know what? We were in this spot against Stryker, and we were able to battle back. No reason to think we can't do it tonight.
100%. And it's good to have those memories to build off of, piggyback off of, and carrying them in when you need them in a match like this.
Now, at the same point, you don't want to make it a habit, but
you do not, for multiple reasons. But right now, you know, if you're Edgerton, you want to see them. You can keep the pedal down a little bit, get to 25 as quick as you can.
Well, they are the first to 20 here in this third set. As Morris sends it to Edgerton. Swank with a pass, comes to the near side. That one's going to be deflected back. Now it's Wallace with the tries. That one gets through the deflection, the point for the Bulldogs.
Caitlin Burke, aggressive swing in the middle, 2 on the block. Again, Edgerton has that luxury now. They've got a cushion to play with. They should be more aggressive at the net.
So here is Giesecke to serve. Aldrich has to step up, play it. Now to Morris. Edgerton will get a playable ball near the net. As the tip is going to end up and over for Ella Hort.
Again, great job, good balance, athleticism at the net, finding the 3-hole in the middle. Gets them to 22.
Huge play for Edgerton. Everything that wasn't going their way earlier now is. That one's going to end up in play, and a huge kill from the back line.
Had a lot of top spin, good angle, a lot of court to play with. Great finish. And a player that's had a great match so far, especially behind this line, Baker serving.
She just has a fastball that Edgerton is able to play, and there's one sent back. So Edon not done yet.
Yes, Lucy Morris tallies another block on the night.
She had a huge number, what, 80 coming into tonight?
She did. I'm sorry, 40. Lucy has 45.
45.
Yep.
She's going to add to her kill total as she gets that one. Good set from Ripke.
I like Edon's just got steady confidence right now. Just taking it 1 point at a time, which is exactly what they need to do.
Baker looking for that sideline. Edgerton's got to play this one. Get the good ball here. Swank sets it up. And that one is going to find a spot and takes the hurt.
For Edgerton now, number 9 is in the front row, Randy.
That spells trouble for Edon.
Huge advantage for Edgerton here, just needing 2 points to get this third set.
Schrader to serve for Edgerton. Attempt to Morris, and she's going to put that one in.
Good job. Quick swing out of the middle, just the side of Farnham.
Got to like Ava Swank at the end of that one, just looked at her fist. How could you let me down?
That's right.
Ripke to serve again. Looked like Edgerton was going to have to dig it out of the net, but they're going to play it. This is going to go up and over Morris's head.
Wow,
go to that
so
far
close.
side. Yeah, went to Ripke, and it's out of play.
Again, that spot is open. We call that the 5, and just a little bit too aggressive.
Edgerton with a chance to stay alive and win this third set. These attempts, a good one from the back. There is their big hitter. They had what they wanted.
Nice aggressive swing by Madison Baker in the back row.
Farnham's attempt ends up out of play. Edon needs an extended run to keep this set going. Farnham with the tip. Edon's going to playable ball with Ripke.
Big swing.
And it's going to be enough to get through.
Assist from the net.
Edgerton's going to win this third set. So Edgerton stays alive. They'll take set 3, 25-18. We'll take a timeout, come back with set 4 here on NWOhio.live.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Discover your potential at 4 County Career Center, where students of all ages acquire the academic and technical skills, knowledge, and training essential for career success. Embrace career and technical education. Choose 4 County Career Center.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
Well, set number 4 coming your way. So Edgerton able to stay alive by taking that third set 25-18. That's John Horning, former longtime volleyball coach at Pettisville. Filling in tonight for Miles Holliday, who's out. I want to come up with something creative, but yeah, so yeah. how do you not want to be right here right
this
now?
is a great place to be tonight if you love high school volleyball.
Miles is going to be back. Hey, your big bosses are now here.
The bosses are all here now, yes. So we can start.
This has become the extended John Horning fan club section.
They're all in one section.
Yeah, this is something else. So John's going to be on his best behavior because every administrator in the Pettisville school system from, elementary school all the way up is sitting about 3 rows away from us. So do I have to give them a report card tomorrow? Do I need to email anyone? And
I think we'll be right. I mean, actually, my parents are even closer, so I need to make sure I behave there too.
Opening serve is going to be Edgerton's. That one's going to end up just out of play. Just a touch long.
Good court awareness there by Osborne, knowing where the back line was at, letting that go right over her shoulder.
So Madison Baker, who's been really everywhere for Edon tonight, gets the serve. This one is going to end up and over the auxiliary stands. If you've been here for basketball, you know that as the Archibald student section stands. So we'll have to go get ourselves a new volleyball. Baker gets the ace as that was deflected over. So 2-0 Edon. Here's Farnham, tries to get a little tip. Edon's going to keep this one alive. Huge play, and now we'll try again.
Lucy.
Morris calling for it. Just looked like mistimed her jump and needed the old right-left swat at it.
Yeah, just a little off connection there between the setter and the middle, and it was hard as you're coming down to try to put that into play in a good spot.
It's Edgerton's first point of the night. Now Edon comes back to that far side. Here's Ripke. Off the deflection, that one's going to end up out of play, so Edon will get the point. Well, we said in our pregame, this is Edon's first game in the tournament. They drew the bye into the district, and we wondered if maybe the extended time off, they got, a week plus. There's one in the net. Looks like it hasn't really affected them too much.
No, I think they played a good match so far, and again, you get up 2-0. That third set is always kind of like a gotcha set, where you just got to stay focused and know that other team's going to fight for everything they can get.
Edgerton will get the opportunity here. Here's Swank, sets up Farnham, and that one is going to be sent into the stands.
Such a great finish again by Farnham. She has carried a lot of the load in the front row for Edgerton tonight.
Now Aubrey Patrick will serve for the Bulldogs. Edon gets the opportunity, back to Morris, and that one never clears the net.
Yeah, again, we've not seen a lot of back sets. A lot of times that person maybe isn't expecting it. Just a little, again, mistiming there on Edon's part.
Patrick to serve again.
Good up.
Aldrich has to dive to play it. Swank setting up Farnham. And she'll put it away as Jenna Ripke gave it a go.
Yeah, Edon tried to mix it up going over 2. It basically turned to a free ball. Edgerton again with 3 great contacts. Finish at the net with a kill by Farnham.
Edon trying to do the same thing. Instead, they'll set over. So here is free ball for Edgerton. Quite the pass I don't think Farnham was looking for. Swank will set her up again. That one's going to be dug out. Near the sideline, Edgerton's going to put this more in play. Return comes back at Edgerton. They'll get another chance. And they'll just keep feeding their leading hitter until she's able to do something.
Great kill by Farnham, which was set up by a few off-speed, slower attacks earlier on in that volley. And she's having a night.
Now serve into the net kills the momentum for Edgerton as Edon will get the serve. They'll go to Aldrich.
Good pass.
There's that 1-2-3. as Edgerton has got their rhythm going here in this fourth set.
Yeah, Breiner's had some blocks tonight. Just a little bit quicker on that block. I think she'd get a touch on that one.
Farnham now step back and serve. Eden's able to get this one now. Who they'll set up? Oh, they're going to come near side Giesecke. Back to Ricky, sets that over. Swank back to Giesecke for a second try. It's time to go in the middle. And it's Burke again. Hasn't been called on a lot. But she stepped up at some key moments.
Yeah, kind of a miss hit, but ends up finding that middle as an off-speed hit. Defense was kind of back on their heels. Tough ball to cover.
Just a changeup.
That's right.
Eden sends one into the net, and you can tell the Bomber players kind of talking to each other. Coach Bloor sees it as well, and she is going to take a timeout early in this fourth set. So 9-4 Edgerton. We want to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by Precision Ag Services. Precision Ag Services provides agronomic consulting for Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. They have over 35 years of industry experience. Call Josh Beaverson at 419-490-8129 or visit useprecisionag.com for more information. We're also brought to you by Laramie & Sons Sports Cards, Collectibles, and Supplies. Check out their 3 locations in Holland, Rossford, and Temperance, Michigan. Don't forget about game nights in Rossford, including Pokemon on Thursdays and Magic the Gathering on Fridays. For the latest updates, follow Laramie & Sons Sports Cards, Collectibles, and Supplies on Facebook. Know that Laramie & Sons has some new stuff always in. Again, Facebook is the easiest way to check out everything that comes in. They do a fantastic job.
Yeah. I've taken our boys there. We have enjoyed, they've had our business more than once as well.
This Holland location is about a mile and a half from me. I've had a chance to check out some of this stuff.
Okay, free ball. Oh,
no. First time that's really happened to either team, and Edgerton's really going to talk about this one.
Yeah, kind of a easy ball. It just caught Eden a little bit off guard. There wasn't any communication to know. Again, they just got to bounce back, get this next ball. Good pass.
Try to. Pass going to come to the near side, and that one's going to end up in the net.
Feels a lot like the third set.
Edgerton off to an 11-4 lead. Trying to force a fifth set for the second time in the postseason. Here's Giesecke from the corner, sends it over. Eden with a chance. Kept alive by Swank. Now the Bombers scramble a little bit, but Aldridge will send it. Swank set up, coming near side Giesecke again. Eden just keeps giving Edgerton chances, coming to Giesecke. This time flat-footed, will send it over. As Eden gets a chance. This time it's Wallace gets the dig.
Great volley.
One at the net, Edgerton's gonna play it. Coming back Giesecke off a deflection.
Good dig.
Eden's gonna step back and it's gonna end up in the net. Eden had what they wanted. They didn't want to play it so close to the net. Second pass went backward, but unfortunately, Bombers still having some trouble.
Good volley back and forth. Unfortunately, ends in a tough play for Eden.
And they're going to double up with the ace served up by Farnham.
And Coach Bloor has already burned one timeout. She doesn't want to use another one this early in the match, so she's hoping her girls can stay tough here like that and
Off
just
the
stay
shoulder,
alive.
yeah, just a huge play to stay alive.
And if you're on Edgerton side, you want to stay aggressive than that. Keep the heat on them. play, great defense.
Yeah, Giesecke with a huge play as everyone in maroon that's in the building starting to make some noise. Which is not to be confused with the Hilltop Red that's beginning to fill up the open spaces. Edgerton with the opportunity. They'll come in the middle with Burke.
Good job by Burke. Good block by Edon.
And Ripke able to answer.
Good job by Ripke, just going a little off speed, right in the middle of that donut like we've talked about before. A lot of times that is very hard to defend.
So now Grace Ripke, after scoring the point, will go back and serve. Edon finds themselves in a hole down 14-5.
I'd look for Madison Baker to get some good touches at the net here for Edon.
There's one attempt. That one's going to be blocked back. Second effort goes over. So Briner at the right place at the right time. Picks up the point.
Very good.
So Ripke to serve once again. Trying to get the chance. Farnham was trying to slide that way towards it, just a step too late.
Great tempo set by Jenna Ripke to Briner in the middle. Just what they needed.
Cuts it to 14-7 as Ripke will serve again.
Good pass.
Giesecke off the deflection. Edon gets the chance. And able to go through the block attempts will be Baker.
Timeout. Good timeout by Edgerton.
So Edgerton wants to talk things over now. 14-8 in this fourth set. We want to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Main Stop supports local athletes. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday. Coffee, cappuccino, or fountain pops, only 79 cents all day long. Use Marathon Rewards at any Main Stop and get at least a nickel off every gallon purchased. And as always, Main Stop is the best stop. I'm going to need one of those.
We're
going to have a long night here.
This could go 5.
That's your analysis with 14-8 in the fourth, huh?
I don't, again, volleyball is such a hard game to predict based on momentum. Right now, Edgerton has it. Edon comes back with a couple aces, a big kill, gets it to a 14-11. They're back in it. But, for Edgerton, they just got to stay aggressive at the net. Again, right now, Edon's got Baker in the front, Giesecke in the front for Edgerton. We'll see who's more effective at the net.
Farnham sends the attempt back up to that front. Yeah, Edgerton doing all this without Farnham playing in the front row. It hasn't really mattered.
I believe that was by Burke there in the middle. Nice job. Especially coming after a timeout like that. As a coach, you want to get that ball back and get your serve back.
Swank now to serve for Edgerton.
Free ball.
Here's Swank now comes up to get the assist. Giesecke just unable to get a clean hit, although we're going to get a violation on Edon.
Yeah, I think the block just got a little aggressive and hands came down in the net because the ball never made it over. Tough break for Edon.
Huge break for Edgerton. Well, the Bulldogs trying to play this one from the corner,
Great
going
set.
back to Giesecke. Now, Edon with an answer, and it is Madison Baker.
Again, we've said it a few times, she's having an outstanding match, whether it's serving or attacking out of that left side.
So Bombers have the serve. There's the back set. It's a high playable ball, gives Edon a chance. Going back to Baker, and she's going to put that one away.
Yeah, a couple here to zone one. Edgerton might want to think about moving that libero over to her right just a little bit and then force Baker to go somewhere else with her swing. And if not, Baker should keep hitting there.
Ella Osborne to serve again. short serve that Edgerton is able to play. Aldrich sends this to the front. Here's the 2. The third is a little tap. Trying to find the corner. Aldrich, great coverage to get that one. Burton set up and reaching back is Addison Bliners. We're going to see this one.
Yeah, as a coach, sometimes you might think that looks a little awkward as an attack, but the official didn't call it. Point for Edon.
And the serve is going to be in on the far sideline.
All right, even though it's just 4 points, there has been a momentum switch. Great job by Edon getting back in the match.
Edgerton following that ace is going to get a playable ball. Set off the deflection. Edgerton able to play this one. Ripke with another pass. The tip is going to get up and over. Reiner finds a spot.
Yeah, right now Edgerton has just gone very soft at the net. Nothing really aggressive. It gives Edon a chance to defensively get a ball up and get an aggressive swing. Edgerton needs a swing. See what happens.
That's what they do. It's dug out high into the reaches of the Thunderdome, but it's a playable ball. That is Ava Giesecke with a chance. That one is sent long. And Edon has come all the way back.
They have, and I think, they're just one rotation away from, Farnham to be back in the front row. Edgerton's got to get a point here, or watch out for Edon being in position to finish out the match.
That one is going to be deflected out of play.
I know Edgerton doesn't want to use a timeout now, but this is quite a run by Edon. 1 point away from tying it.
This run started at 16-8.
Yeah, yep.
And a serve in the net helps out the Bulldogs.
It didn't end the way they wanted to, but Osborne did a great job serving tough behind that line, giving her team a chance to get back in the match.
So Edgerton stays in front for the moment. Edon with the opportunity. Good play by Farnham to keep it alive. Edon another opportunity going into the middle. And this one's going to be ruled out. Looks like no deflection.
And I misspoke. Farnham is still in the back row.
Went from middle to corner. See what Edgerton can do while she's there. Here's the deflection. Farnham's able to keep this one alive. The attempt goes long.
You can feel a little bit of nerves here, kicking in a little bit, Randy, and girls a little bit tight. Got to trust what's got them here to this point and play aggressive volleyball.
Reiner gets a good serve. Edon.
It's a great set.
Edgerton gets that set. And the attempt for Baker, and that really startled. She tripped on her way to the net, but that really kind of messed, whatever it was, messed the timing
Messed up her timing, yeah. I think she was trying to go back to that 5 spot again on the floor that's been open most of the night for her. It just caused her to be a little bit off with her hand-to-ball placement.
Here's Lucy Morris. Morris has been a little quiet this fourth set.
Yeah, she's been out for a while, which, again, you come back in, it's hard to kind of get going right away. But, again, we are within one, I think. Maybe not.
Ball went out, so we got 19-17. We might have put the point up quick. Now Edgerton playing a little fast, but they'll get it. Morris calls for it, gets it, and it was going to be out of play.
Okay. Edgerton first to 20. It's just a little bit tighter, though, than the set we had before this.
Wallace gets the serve. He goes backward on Aldrich, but it's playable. Towards the back line. Too far, and his return is in the net, the big point for Edgerton.
Yeah, and this ball didn't really take Olivia to the net like she's used to, but she had a good angle, good tempo on it. Got the kill, got to 21.
So timeout taken by Edon as the Bombers trying to hang in 21-17. Edgerton in front as we close out this fourth set. And again, Edgerton did the same thing. Their tournament opener last week against Stryker, where it was the Panthers that took the first two, and then the Bulldogs able to battle back, win the final three, and that earned them the right to come here to Archbold to meet Edon in this district semifinal. Still got a second matchup coming your way tonight here on NWOhio.live. Following the conclusion of this one, we will take just a short break, and then we will get you set for Hilltop and Pettisville. Those two played a four-setter in the regular season at Hilltop, with Pettisville winning on the road. Really a key game that helped Pettisville claim a piece of the BBC title. Edon out of the timeout, got the good setup they wanted.
Yeah, great job by Lucy finishing at that same corner where, again, Edgerton either needs to adjust their block to take that away, or they need to adjust that back row player to cover that 5-hole.
Bombers get a chance.
I hope they got you in the picture. Great hustle by Edon, great dig.
Jousted the net. Edon thought they had it won. Players thought they were going to start to celebrate. Morris tried to get the tip of the net, and it's Farnham that wins the battle.
Great overall point of hustle. Again, just took a little off-speed hit off the net. Ripke, though, did a good job of being athletic and keeping Edon in that point.
I think the superintendent just wanted proof if you call in late to school tomorrow because you're here till 11 o'clock tonight. He's got proof why. There's a block that stays in play.
Not many blocks from that side tonight. That's a good sign for Edgerton.
Bulldogs get the chance. Here's Farnham. She's going to find a spot.
I think we can feel that momentum shifting back again, back to Edgerton.
Give credit, Jenna Ripke has tried to step in front of a couple of those tonight. Ripke and now Addie Snyder.
Tough serve.
Bombers will play
free
it.
Ball.
Here's the chance.
Edgerton
Swing.
needs to finish.
And there it is. This time going opposite corner and landing one right in front of Baker.
Great resolve by both teams so far tonight. Great match.
So here's Aubrey Patrick, the libero, to serve. It's going to be an ace. And that's going to end our fourth set. And we are going to need 5 to figure out who's headed to the district final. What a set win for Edgerton. And now they're going to call over the captains for the coin toss. So a 5th set to decide this district semifinal. We'll take a timeout and have it for you here on NWOhio.live.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is me? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Fifth set coming your way here from the Thunderdome in Archville. This is just, by the way, the opening semifinal. Stick around after this one as Hilltop and Pettisville coming your way. John, you thought maybe this would be in the cards for tonight, and turns out your volleyball knowledge is kind of on point.
Well, or
you just got really
two
lucky.
Evenly matched teams playing some good volleyball, and I got lucky, yes.
And really all four, and again, it is, I would say, unfortunate, but we talked about it, and we'll continue to through the night with the way it's changed. Two winners aren't going to meet in a district final, so you're going to get kind of an unfamiliar opponent in a district final back here Wednesday night. So Miles and I are going to be back here for the district championship game. It's going to be the winner of this game playing either Norwalk, St. Paul, or Danbury. And then the winner of our next game, which is Hilltop and Pettisville, as we said, that winner is going to shuffle down to Van Wert, where they're going to take on either Kalida or Continental in a district championship game. So I had to double check my notes, make sure it was Continental.
Yep, you nailed it.
Every once in a while I get one right.
And the exciting thing about this one, Randy, is we're going to 15. So coaches need to be very aware of how their team starts, and you can't let a gap get too big too early.
Edon won the toss to get the opening serve. Edgerton gets the chance. That one's going to find a spot just inside at back corner.
Great shot by, is it Heward? Is that who hit that? I think so. Great.
I want to say yes, yeah.
Great job starting it. Again, finding the 5 on their side. Get a quick lead to this fifth set.
Edon trying to match now. Edgerton gets the opportunity. They also get Farnham playing right in that middle to start. And there's one just off the hand. Schrader wanted to pull the hand back, thought that was headed out.
Yeah, I think she's right. I think it was going out, and then you got to get caught, and, you know, your instincts take over. It's okay, on to the next point.
Leads to another serve for Ella Osborne as it ties this up 1-all.
And she had a good run in that fourth set to get Edon back in it.
It's a huge dig as Ripke gets that one. Edgerton with another opportunity. It's twice now. Grace Ripke has played balls off of Farnham.
It appears Edon maybe has made an adjustment with their back wing players. Nice, great play. Brought their back row players in a little bit to adjust to some of these kills being in front of their defense, and now it's right in their lap.
So this time Farnham's going to take something off that one. A heads-up play by Blinder just to keep it alive, but unfortunately it ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, great defense by Edon, leaving everything on the floor. Still early in the match.
Wallace with the serve, this one in the middle of that back row as Edon gets the chance to play it. It's deflected, but a good ball. Wallace had a shot off the deflection, but the ball ends up in the net.
Yeah, I think Olivia maybe got caught in between a little bit. She had the right idea of going on 2, but just hard to execute that.
So Briner now with the serve. Pass a little short, but it's still playable. Morris gets a block. Now, Edon with a chance. They'll go to her, and she's going to put one inside the line.
Yeah, Randy, it's kind of what we talked about. That spot has been open on Edon's side, Edgerton's side all night. You know, if that person, number 10, Giesecke, just takes one step to the left, they're going to make more of those plays.
Briner with a good serve, diving play to keep this alive by Wallace. Edgerton out of the net is able to play it. Going over the head of Morris. This one is going to head out of play. That is going to be. That floor official is going to call the deflection again.
Gritty start by both teams. Again, you can kind of tell there's, this set's a little bit heavier starting out. Teams need to keep swinging.
There's a pass at the net. Farnham tries to win a battle. Edon's going to play this one. There's Farnham again. It's played by Edon. So they've, I would say, neutralized Farnham, but they have stepped in front of her best shots. And through a block, Baker's going to get the point for Edon.
Yeah, defensively, I think Edon has really taken a big step forward, especially with their attention to Olivia in the middle.
5-2 in favor of Edon, playing to 15. Serve ends in the net. Edon players look deflated when that happens, and my partner looked deflated when it shoulders kind of slumped a little bit.
Such a good start. You just hate to see that, especially in the net. The other team doesn't have to do anything to earn that point.
Especially when there's so few to get in this fifth set.
That's correct.
There's Swank to
That's
set.
a much better tempo. Good block again by Lucy Morris.
Morris tries to get her hands on the second one. Ball deflected to the side where it ends up out of play as we see the replay.
Yep. And again, at this point in the match, you know, as many times that Olivia's had to jump and swing physically, that's becoming a factor at this point. Probably not as much lift in her legs as she had to start the match.
There's one that's going to look for the corner.
Goes in. Oh, hold on. I think Gary's got to look at his other line judge here. And
Edon coaches want an explanation. I think you saw the same thing they did.
Yeah, I thought from up here, I thought it looked. Now they're sticking with the call.
So it's going to be an Edgerton point, which ties us at 5.
Great placement by Edon.
Edgerton that time forced to scramble. Ball's out of bounds. Edon back in front.
They caught the defender a little bit on her heels and pushed her back. It was hard for her to get a good ball moving forward.
Now Madison Baker serves this into the net.
Haven't seen that much out of her tonight.
Second serving error of the set for Edon.
And like I mentioned, this is it for these girls, especially for these seniors out here. Again, like we talked about, Edon doesn't have any. But
Edgerton's got 5, and they're counting on all of them. Edon with a chance. This one's deflected. Wallace steps up the diving effort, but now Edon with that free ball. Morris in the middle is going to put it home. That one's going to be a kill.
Great tempo set by Jenna Ripke to Lucy Morris in the middle. Big point for Edon.
Bombers back to serve, back in front. We've been in this situation a couple of times and have given the point right back. Jenna Ripke taking an extra moment. Good serve.
Good first ball.
Swank over to Giesecke. Now Edon setting up Morris in the middle. A little miscommunication for Edgerton leads to the point.
Yeah, Edgerton, I think she's going to give one more here. See if her defense can step up a little bit.
Ripke with the serve.
Free ball for Edon. They want to put one down and send a message here.
They tried, but it's dug out.
Such a good angle by Swank. Free ball. Big point for Edgerton.
Snyder able to play that one. Edon again sent scrambling. Snyder for a second time steps up. Aldrich gets the touch. Here is Ripke. Played by Patrick. To Giesecke. Morris. Edgerton fans wanted a double hit. One nearly in the net.
Somebody needs to swing.
And it's going to be Burke, and it's going to be dug out. Ripke with a chance. To Giesecke.
Yeah.
Morris. That one dug out by Wallace.
Or a setter needs to dump one on 2. Just a lot of easy volleying back and forth. In the net by Edgerton.
Too far ahead, but we're going to get a violation on Edgerton.
Yep. Just came down in the net just a little bit at the end.
Long rally.
And the point should take.
Yep. See Krista Paul headed her way towards the table.
She didn't get the attention of the
Yeah,
officials soon enough.
Whistled the ball in for play.
Hits the backboard.
Eden stopped because they thought that was going to be it.
Wow.
And the officials are going to call it for Edgerton.
Break for Edgerton, and she gets to keep her timeout.
Eden's going to take a moment to compose themselves. Also a little surprised the official allows them, doesn't whistle the ball in quicker. Here's Ripke. That one dug out. Swank will find Giesecke. Morris. She'll find a spot, gets the point for Edon.
I didn't look, Randy, to see if Edon changed their lineup a little bit. Seemed like Morris was in there a little bit more when Farnham was in the back row, which if they did change their lineup is a great call.
This time, Chris DePaul does get the attention to get the timeout. Will take one as well. Edon leads this fifth and final set 10-7. We'll be back on NWOhio.live.
When I got the opportunity to get her, there wasn't no choice. I told myself, I'm gonna take custody of my daughter. It's my baby. That's what we're supposed to do as men. Take care of our home, build a foundation, you know what I'm saying? Love, our money, she's my purpose. I'm here to walk with her, hold her hand until she can walk alone. Ain't nothing like being a father in this world.
Edon leads Edgerton in this fifth and final set in this Division 7 district semifinal.
Edon's crowd has begun a big cheer for them and trying to spur their girls on for these last 5 points.
Edgerton with the chance. Snyder's going to keep it alive. She finds Ripke. Now Swank with the pass to Giesecke. Edon trying to match as they go Ripke to Ripke, and that one's going to be called out.
Okay, so now we have the opposite of what was called before. It goes against Edon again. Wow.
Edgerton with the serve, down 2. The winner needing to get to 15.
Good pass.
High pass to that far side, Edgerton. The playable ball, and now a little miscommunication.
Yeah, and that play you want Heward to kind of take over it because Caitlin can't really see that ball going over her shoulder very well.
Grace Ripke with the serve. Swank gets this one over. Edon will play it, and that one ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, Edgerton's really trying to find that middle hole. Edon has been covering it very, very well this fifth set. And now Miss Farnham is in the front row.
Her team is down 2. Go around her early on. Now Farnham with a chance. That one dug
Great
out.
dig
Huge
by
tip.
Ripke.
You got to give a ton of credit tonight to Jenna Ripke.
Absolutely.
That one just off Grace Ripke and the kill that Edgerton was looking for. Now it's Edon that wants to talk about things. So timeout on the court. Take another break here on NWOhio.live.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
11-10, Edon in front of Edgerton as we play this fifth and final set with a spot and the district final on the line. As all 4 teams that are here in this district well represented, and everyone making noise in some way or form.
You gotta love tournament action.
You've got intertwining families, you've got rivalries, you've got coaches at neighboring schools.
Well, I think what's unique too, we have our own unique communities. They're not real big, but they come out and support our kids. What a great block. Nice job.
So Eden's going to get the block. That's going to be Briner that steps up. And we'll see Ella Osborne up off the bench to serve again. Here's Edgerton with a chance. Swing. Goes to Farnham. That one's going to be in play.
Yeah, a lot of her attacks so far have been more about 20 feet off the net. There she used the last 10 feet of the court. Tough ball for Edon to recover from.
So here's Olivia Wallace now to serve.
What a great first pass.
Edgerton with the opportunity. Back to the middle. Farnham. Want to get the tip. Edgerton.
Nice job by
They're going to
Edgerton.
take it out of the net. Baker off the deflection. Edgerton's got to scramble, and they're not going to get it.
Again, love the hustle of both sides of the net defensively. They're leaving everything they have on the floor tonight.
Addison Briner will now serve. Here's the setup. Whew. And the 1-2-3 Edgerton was looking for. Aubrey Patrick, the senior libero, to serve for the Bulldogs. Morris from out of play. Now Farnham again puts it home. Well,
yeah, I think something to watch right now. Olivia's, I think she's in the right front position, whereas Morris has 3 rotations coming across. Edgerton wants to get this done right away.
Who's going to win 2 in a row? And it's going to start with an ace.
Yep.
Eden's going to talk about it. They're going to use their final timeout. We'll keep it here at 14-13 in this 5th set.
Great atmosphere again. As the girls get a little bit more nervous, their shoulders get a little bit tighter. So you'll see serves like that. They hit just the top of the tape. They don't get the extension like they're used to when they're relaxed. And, that could have gone either way. And it went for Edgerton. Somebody call it a cheap point. It's a point. So now Edgerton's got her out. Coach Bloor is going to get them ready, come back on the floor, hopefully have a good first contact, get something strong at the net, and tie it up.
Pettisville and Hilltop both waiting in the wings. Their teams been waiting in the hallway for this one to end. Bulldogs with a chance to serve to once again come from 2-0 down to win a tournament game. Good serve. Eden go to Morris. It's long, and Edgerton is off to the district final. Eden players want a deflection. They're not going to get one. And the Edgerton Bulldogs are headed to the district championship game with a thrilling 5-set win over the Edon Bombers.
Great match, Randy. A lot of great volleyball, a lot of great community support. Both teams left on the floor. So tough for Edon, but like you mentioned early on, not a senior on the. Wait, is that right? No seniors?
For Edon, yeah, no seniors for the Bombers.
Okay.
Edgerton's got a handful, and they're going to continue on. So Edgerton is going to head back here to Archbold. They're going to be back Wednesday night against either Norwalk, St. Paul, or Danbury. Now that is the second semifinal in their district site, so we don't have an idea who's won that quite yet, but we do know that it's going to be the Edgerton Bulldogs who are going to be right back here Wednesday night.
And so tough to come back 0-2, like we've talked about. Edgerton's done it back-to-back games. A lot of resolve, a lot of, obviously there's a culture of winning, but there is a culture of resilience that they've displayed tonight. They should be very proud, and got one day to recover, and you're back at it.
That's right. So Edgerton wins this one in 5. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have to select our Spangler Candy World Sweep Player of the Game when we return. Well, time now to select our Spangler Candy World Sweet Player of the Game. And a couple of tough options for Edgerton, but I think a good call made by you, John. Just not only for, give her credit for the night tonight, but we talk about what she's done for her career. Ava Swank, I think, is our Spangler Candy World Sweet Player of the Game.
Yeah, I think Ava gave her hitters every opportunity to be confident and strong at the net. A lot of great energy on the floor. You could tell no matter what the scoreboard was saying, she was rallying the troops, showed a lot of great leadership. Had a block, had a kill, and a whole lot of assists to Olivia. Great team win, but I think Ava's very deserving of this award tonight.
So Ava's going to go home with our NWOhio.live game ball and also the $10 gift card, thanks to our friends at Spangler Candy World on the Square in downtown Bryan. Well, that is semifinal number 1. We still got one to go.
Woo. Recharge.
That's right. We're going to take a little bit of a timeout. They can put a little bit of time on the clock and let the teams warm up. So we will take a break. We're going to come back. We've got Pettisville and Hilltop. We're going to be back with you about 20 minutes or so, maybe a little more, somewhere in that neighborhood, 20, 25 minutes from right now, right here on NWOhio.live. Thanks for watching, everyone.